Today, a judge denied Alec Murdaugh's bid for a new double murder trial
after hearing allegations that jury tampering influenced the guilty verdict. Carlos Flores with the story tonight from Columbia.
Retired Chief Justice Jean Toll ruled that Murdaugh's defense attorneys would have to prove that the Colleton County Clerk of Court, Rebecca Hill, tampered with the jury throughout the trial. And after hours of testimony, Toll ultimately sided with the prosecution and denied the defense's motion.
Rise.
Alec Murdaugh back in the courtroom again.
The truth is what I seek.
The courtroom packed again.
That is the truth of what you experience in relation to these questions at the State versus Murdaugh trial.
Retired Chief Justice Jean Toll asked 11 of the 12 jurors from the initial trial if they stand by their initial verdict. The judge wanting to know if the Colleton County Clerk of Court, Becky Hill, said anything about that case and if it influenced their decision. Murdaugh and his defense team hoping to get the disgraced South Carolina attorney a new trial. Of the 11 that testified, 2 mentioned they heard Hill mention things ahead of Murdaugh's testimony. 1 felt the comments influenced their verdict, mentioning those comments in court.
To watch his actions.
To watch his actions. What else?
To watch him closely.
To watch him closely.
Then Colleton County Clerk of Court Rebecca Hill testified, denying she spoke to the jury outside of her duties and that said a guilty verdict would help with book sales.
You wanted a guilty verdict because it would increase the sales of the book. Did you ever say that in an email or verbally or in any other way?
No, ma'am, I did not. It didn't matter to me if it was guilty, not guilty, or a mistrial.
2 witnesses were then called by the defense, 1 the Barnwell County Clerk of Court and an alternate juror. Both testified, contradicting Hill's statements. After 20 minutes, Judge Toll made her ruling.
I simply do not believe that the authority of our South Carolina Supreme Court requires a new trial.
But Murdaugh's attorneys hinting that this case may not be over.
Judge Toll found Becky Hill to be a liar. Okay, that's number 1, which means we met our factual burden. 2, she made it very clear that the law in this area is unsettled at best, and that it means it's ripe for appeal.
Toll mentioned throughout her years in the justice system, this case was extremely unique, and there is no set timetable of when that appeal can come to play. But for now, in Columbia, Carlos Flores, WYFF News 4.